What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Hello, Pumpkin. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Okay, jeez. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. I keep forgetting to load into these games. I don't know why. I'm assuming I'm using the menu music, but I'm totally not, because that was clearly not the menu music. Hello, Rena. What's up, Vixie? How's it going? You were off to... Wait, no. How... Does it qualify as a long day if you have the day off? I don't think that counts. Unless you were doing other worky related projects all day, then maybe it does. Were you working on your painted glass project? Is that? Oh, you meant it's Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday. Okay. Hello and welcome to Updated Mods. The to-do list mod got an update. It now shows on screen. I configured, but didn't test. We learned how to cook bacon. Exciting. We're gonna pause time real quick because I can. What hotkey did I set up for that? Haha. I can hide it now. So instead of having to pull up our to-do list, we can just pull up our to-do list so it's on screen and everyone can see it. That's amazing. That's a cool addition. Does it work anytime? No. Okay, I have to be out of menus. Whew. Here's the recipe for my famous blueberry tart. Don't tell anyone. I'm giving it to you because we're such good friends. Thanks, Pierre. You gentleman and a scholar. Cold and snowy. I'll trade you for the snow. If it could snow and not be cold, that would be awesome. I mean, that's not how science works, but if that's how it worked, that'd be awesome. I would love it to snow here. I say that until it probably does. I'd never want to live somewhere where it snows all the time, but I want snow occasionally. Salmon dinner. So many recipes. Pepper poppers from Shane. I'm not even reading these. Okay, cool. Where's my stuff? My water can. There we go. Ooh, and today is a harvest day. This is beautiful. And then remember, we're holding out for rain, so we can get a watering can upgrade. It's exciting. So many. I need to get rid of this. That's going to bother me. Cool. And... one of the things on my list is to, save 5 gold quality bloobs. That's a good reminder. Update titanium textures on all better gold resource. Yeah, didn't do that. Our titanium/gold still looks horrible, but that's okay. It's totally fine. Oh, and I don't think I've mentioned it publicly, or at least not directly, but I'm going to be working on a how to mod Stardew Valley video series. I'm gonna started scripting video numero uno this evening. I'm excited. It's gonna be the first time I do anything like that tutorially, so it'll be fun. But yeah, I might be reaching out to you guys quite a bit that mod Stardew for not even assistance, but like I guess assistance with ideas and stuff. Because like I said, I want to make it into like a series. So like part 1 would be just how to install mods. Part 2 would be, like part 1, how to install, where to get them from, very basic stuff. Part 2 would be maybe how to update and keep your mods updated. And then with some tips and tricks, like updating your manifest files to get rid of the annoying, update me please when the change is only updating the Spanish translations. I don't speak Spanish, nor do I need Spanish translations, so I don't want to go through the effort of updating the mod, so I'll just change the manifest to think it's updated. Stuff like that. Little tricks and stuffs. I think that could be fun. And then, obviously, I want to get into some more advanced stuff eventually. Different types of mods and how they work. I want to do one like specifically on Content Patcher and how it works. That'd be getting into the config files, also the content files, and explaining how it works, editing the image versus overlaying the image versus all that stuff. So I need to educate myself a little bit more on it too. So it's a win-win. I get to learn more, and then other people get to learn more in a hopefully simplified, digested, spoken to them, and shown on screen format. So hopefully that pans out. If not, oh well. It'll be a learning experience for me. So Seriously, one crop left, and we have to okay, whatever. That's fine. Oh, hello, Ruby. How are you? You're off to sleep? Everything's slowly falling apart. Well, I hope you're able to put the pieces back together soon. If not today, tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, again, soon. Ooh, we need these. We need these. We need probably just one tomato, right? Because this bundle thing is a joke. Summer crop. Yeah. Oh, why am I doing this yet? Let's save all of them. We need a hot pepper as well. And then blueberry and in month terms, 20 months. Yeah, happy 20 months. Hi, Kira. How was today? How was your day today? Oh, we'll get real vague with it. Gunther. Should we make a visit to Gunther? I think we should. He might give us some stuffs. Also, crap luck today. What else do we need to be doing? I'm trying to remember everything. Let's check the weather real quick so we can see what tomorrow's forecast holds. Please be rain. Please be rain. It happened. It happened. Ah. Kira, I love how I know exactly what you mean. It wasn't good, but it was good. Did you try my trick? I'm glad it was good. I wish it was good, but good is acceptable as well. Okay, we need to grab our 5 copper bars, which are in our blacksmithing, which is over here. We need to start adding some path and stuff. Although all this is probably going to be moving, so maybe we won't do that. 5 copper bars? And then we have what? 4 furnaces? Yep. Let's do a little bit of this. And, oh, no. Wrong thing. There we go. Let's get the... Did I just... Oh, crap. I just accidentally stashed... Dang it. I gotta find the things that I need opened again. There, and then there, and there. Beautiful. And then we have some geodes too. Should we do that? That's not needed for field research. And we're gonna keep one of each behind because I'm so lazy now. I don't want to ever have to manually put stuff in. I like just pressing Q once and we're done. It's beautiful. Oh. He did explain. Wait. He had a choice? Oh. Okay. Well. Still. Glad your day was good. Good is good. I mean, not good, but... Can I do this one-handed? Yeah. Oh, yes. I love that mod. Randomizing the lost book covers. It's so not necessary. But those are my favorite mods. Probably 90% of the mods I use are... not necessary in the I was gonna say on the standard meaning of the word, but the word necessary, there's not other words or meanings for it. It's, yeah, I guess none of mods, no mods, there we go, are necessary because the game plays just fine without them. But you know, like UA Info Suite, for me at this point in time, it's a necessity, so I'm not getting rid of it. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year round. Near, not in. So it does matter, because he can work outside in his little yard thing. But he doesn't. For shame, Clint. For shame. No, let's not do that yet. We need to... I didn't even bring my watering can. Why am I so good? Luckily, we have the mine carts, and we totally could have taken the mine carts to come here. And we didn't do that. We'll redeem ourselves by going and doing it again. We will do the geode thing now, though, because we can't actually... Oh, is that new stuff? I don't know. Barite. This is so beautiful. Oh, and some Iridium Ore already. Beautiful. Some of this is totally new. Is all of it new? All of it's new. And holy crap, does that iridium ore look amazing. That is such a cool texture for that. Hold on, we're gonna look at that a little bit more. We're gonna put it up here so we can stare at it. That is so awesome. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by that. But hello, Trix. How are you? Welcome to the stream. No regrets, Pumpkin. You gotta finish it. You'll never know if you're gonna be happy with it or not until you try. I'm also saying that as not the person who has to do the work of finishing it, so take my advice or leave it. It's up to you. Oh. Your suggested but not your heartthrob? Weirdy, please explain to me and others here. What is the heartthrob section of Twitch? Oh boy. Is that the... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let's upgrade our tools real quick. Our copper watering can. Guys, this is going to be so nice. We're not going to have to spend the first half of the day watering. We'll only spend the first third of the day watering. It's a decrease, and that, to me, is a win. I'm learning not to interact with that sign on our way in. It's beautiful. Okay, we are donating like half of our inventory. Is that half? Just shy of it. 8 out of 20. That's kind of awesome. What's up, Midnight? How's it going, Liz? How are you guys doing? Welcome aboard the stream, Choo Choo. That is weird. Also, this is a different color now. That needs to go not here. Everything is differently colored than when I last did this. Oh, this looks so cool. It's gonna be so much fun to decorate. We'll do dwarven things. Sure, why not? I don't know. I don't care. Red, orangish, yellow, sure. And that's perfect. And then there's 4 of those scrolls, right? We'll do all 4 of them down there. Holy rewards. What did we get? Anything useful? Pumpkin seeds and a single star fruit. So no. Not really. Ah, the follow notifications and everything. The heartthrob section. I like that. Also, where does this go? Have I been over here? Is this another? We're going to enter right next to Joja. Hold on. If that's there, and this is here, this is just a separate waypoint, right? This is going to be the same exact thing. No, it's not. Whoa. SVE got an update? That's different. That's very different. Can we traverse down to that area now through this? Whoa. Yes. Okay. That's cool. That's different than what I'm used to from playing with you, Kira. I think that makes more sense, though. It's less of a walk. You can go to where you want to go instead of having to pass through that every single time. Okay, let's go drop, and dump. Let's go dump our inventory real quick. And then what are we doing? We're not going mining because luck is garbage today. What can we do with our money? Do we start decorating a little bit? You know what? Let's go visit Robin real quick. I'm going to have her move my coop, and then we're going to start doing some aesthetic stuff. A little bit. We could check the traveling merchant. We'll do that. Let's go visit Robin first because she closes. Then we'll go back, traveling cart, then we'll come back up to the farm. Does that sound like a winning route? I think it does. Am I doing anything in here? No, I'm not. I'm dumping seeds. Wing! Hello! Welcome! How'd the rest of your stream go? Also, my notifications for raids, I guess, are not functional. Actually, did I disable them on purpose because they kind of sucked and I was waiting to make them not suck? Possibly. I don't remember. There's a lot of things I don't remember. What did we get out of that? Milestone? Not milestone. Although milestones are very important too. Limestone. I'm literate, I promise. Doesn't seem like it sometimes, but I promise I am. Okay, and this doesn't have a home yet. That's beautiful. We now have some Iridium Ore. It's glorious. It's glorious. All right, let's go talk to Robin, get her to move her coop. We haven't taken care of names. Maggie yet? So, look at that grape trying to hide. You can't hide. That was not a very grape hiding spot. Like I've never used that pun before. All right, Robin, I got work for you. Go pick up my building and move it or rebuild it from scratch. Move buildings? Uh-huh. How cool would it be if the farmhouse was movable? I think that'd be kind of cool. You don't have to answer. The answer is it would be very cool. Oh boy, I wasted all this wood. Do I really care that much? No, not really. I'm gonna just kind of commit to this. So we're gonna have our coop. I need that to be open because that's where I teleport back. So we'll keep a walk. This will probably just be a walkway right here. I'm not gonna do anything in this area, but we'll need to clear out all the hardwood too. Crap. Because I'd love this to go like here right now, but we can't. Are we going to move this multiple times? We're going to move it multiple times. We're just going to build the coop around this. I think we're going to give our chickens all this room. Yeah, which means I need to go get more grass starter too. It's going to hate this for the time being. All right, next tool we get upgraded is going to be our axe so we can start cutting hardwood. Because this is going to be ridiculous. Is Nana here too? She is! And she's reaching for a bunt cake. Or something. That's what it looks like. That's always what I see. You were taking your makeup off. So you were make down? No, ignore me. I'm just trying to make wordplay out of things that don't make sense. Ignore me. It's fine. Okay. So we're going to go visit, per Chaotica's request, the traveling merchant. I'm not even sure why. Or if I care for anything that they're selling. But, hello, old fappy. How are you? You fapping nicely down there? Give me fancy donut? What is a fancy donut? Do those exist? I guess they do. Your glazed donut would be kind of like your baseline fanciness of a donut. And then your bear claw would be like a step up. Your jelly-filled, which are gross, by the way. If you like jelly-filled donuts, you're wrong. I guess those would be a step above for the fanciness, but like the twisted ones. Oh, fancy donut. Why? Because you had an entire county named after the donut? It's that fancy? Okay. Does she sell anything useful? See, I don't even know what's useful. We could get a rare seed. Do I want a rare seed? At some point, yeah. I mean, I've got 13 grand. Okay, Liz, fine. If we can be friends on that subject. It's like when I tell people that I don't like Reese's, I'm probably gonna offend some people here until I clarify. I am suddenly your best friend come Halloween time. If we go adult trick-or-treating together, and I get Reese's, guess what? You're getting all my Reese's. Same with the jelly-filled donuts. They're gross. I don't like them. So, if I come across a jelly-filled donut in my adventures out in the wild, I probably, well, if it's in the wild, that'd be kind of gross. You'd just find it on the ground or something. If I find one in a donut shop and I'm given a free jelly donut, then I'll pass it off to someone else because jelly donuts are funky. There's only one allowable jelly film? Are you still referring to donuts? Or are we not referring to donuts? I need to know nut. That is a different context. Never mind. Oh, what's up, Judge? How are you, Asian? Oh gosh, that was in November. We're past that. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. Chaotica? Don't take it there, alright? Don't take it there. Oh boy. Okay. This got weird fast. And I might be the only one making it weird. But that's okay. Okay. Lemon filled are delicious. I love like lemon bars and stuff like that. Lemon bars are amazing. But that's not the same as a lemon jelly filled donut, which I guess would still be pretty dang good because it's lemon. So, ooh, we get some of these back. Sweet. Is that because we have no fence decay on? Is it? Do you get these back in relation to how damaged they are? Because these have been out here for a minute. If we get them back every time, I'm gonna be a happy camper. A happy camper living in a house. So it's like a happy glamper. Because it's far from actual camping. So I know lemon bars are donuts, but we were talking about donuts which are sweet, and we were talking about lemon stuff, and I got excited, and lemon bars. Because they're amazing. Okay, Coop's gonna probably stay there, actually. That is a fine position for it. So we're just gonna build this into it because we can. Can I go behind it? No. I can fence this off like that, though. Not that there's any reason to do that, so never mind. This chicken's gonna hate life for a little bit, but that is okay because, well, I don't have a reason. We don't have an axe good enough to do things with it, or to do things with these stumps. It's iron for the trees. I'm dumb. It's iron for the fallen logs. It's copper for the tree stump. It's been so long since I've done early game Stardew. I'm a bit rusty, all right? A Boston cream pot. Oh my goodness, Liz. You corrected Boston? I'm going to get a Boston cream kale for my birthday. I think you needed to correct that entire sentence. Ah, yes, that's the word for it. Lemon curd. That is the word. Not lemon jelly or lemon... I don't know what else it would be other than jelly. Okay, so we're going to do... Is this going to work perfectly? Am I just going to run this straight down? I think I'm just going to run it straight down. Or do we make it do something different for visual interest? I think we're going to do that because I don't like straight lines. We'll take it down to like right there. Cut it in by 2 and drop it down. We can't put a fence. Are you kidding me? So our chickens can just go around? What the heck? That makes no sense. Whatever, hopefully they don't. And if they do, then, well, they do. So it's okay. We're going to be farming and then going to take care of our animals. So we're going to be coming kind of like towards the top of it. So I think like right there. Perfect, because then we can just go and walk straight in. I love it. I love it. I know they will, Chaotica. It's about the aesthetics of it. I want them contained within their area and not wandering around like crazy people all over my farm. Especially if I have a garden and stuff. I don't want my chickens eating my crops. Not that they're going to, but... I play this game very much like me. Everything has to work and be... Not perfect, because it's not going to be. We need new food. We're out of salmon berries. Grapes, are you going to be our food source for the season? I think you are. We're going to pick our silver quality for now. And we're going to go to bed. Because we can. Ooh, I need to start carrying... Let me make this commitment to myself. I need to start carrying... some sort of flour or something on me, although that's going to be a pain because flowers don't stack at all. I guess I could do forageable flowers of some kind, but... Hit your limit for innuendo and dad jokes? One can have a limit on that? I was not aware. See you, Nana. Have a good night. Oh, Weirdy. It's funny you mentioned that. I just saw a tweet from... Who was it? Greg Salazar, I think is the guy's name. He's a tech channel on YouTube. I didn't read that at all. It was an eBay post where there were 18 different people that bid up an RTX 3900, which is a really high-end graphics card, up to like $900 or so, which is a pretty good deal for that card. But it said in the title, _PNG. It was literally an image file of the graphics card that people were paying $900 for. And when I say people, it's probably bots that are buying up the stock because it's annoying. Look at our coffee, all in sync. It's a beautiful thing. Blueberries tomorrow, and I don't have to water a thing. This is amazing. And I've got melons, so that is the real win. We have melons. Oh, this is so glorious. All this coffee, and it's all harvestable at the same time. This might be more coffee than I have in my Let's Play, and I'm in year 2. Oh well. 165 beans? It's so exciting! It's so exciting! Okay, can we also do... Is it melons we need for quality crops? No, we're going to be doing blueberries and then pumpkins and corn. So come fall, we'll be able to do those. Actually, we have corn growing... No, it's summer. Spring? It's summer. Oh, and our radishes already too. I didn't even see that. They're so tiny. Yay! Cool. And those were harvested once before. This is so nice. We're going to be able to start selling some of this soon and making bank. Not that we need to. I don't have a next, financial goal right now, other than upgrade my axe again, which I guess isn't even really needed. I just didn't buy any corn. Did I not? I was going to say, yeah, corn, summer, fall. I like the visible experience too. It's super nice. That's UI Info Suite. I cannot play without it. It adds so many useful features. Why am I staring in this chest? I don't think there's a reason. We need to go buy more seeds. We can do some of our melons. We can make some more fertilizer for our melons, I think. I hope. Yes, we can make 200... No, we have 227 sap. Let's make another, I don't know, 80. And we're going to get the rest of this fertilized because we can! Those lightning strikes always get me. Always. Alright, I don't feel like counting, so we're going to plant these first. Look at that, 2 rows of 4. Beautiful. And then we need another 4, 8, 12, 16 melons. We need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 radishes. Let's just go do this now, because I will forget if we don't. 18 radishes. Hold on, we need to take care of animals. And close the gate. 18 radishes and 16 melons. And then we'll be done. Oh, hello. How are you, Maggie? Other than adorable. We all knew that already. So cute. All right, let's close the gate. Oh, and we need to get some grass starter, too. We did all that work over there planting grass starter, and now, well, we moved, so wasn't really needed. And look at that. I love that mod so much. The little immersive stuff. I'm all for it. The water bowl is refilled automatically when it's raining. It's so nice. Ooh, and then I can plant the starfruit. You're right. And I can plant the starfruit now. You're right. We're still going to buy the same number of melon seeds. But assuming the timing works out, which I'm pretty sure it does, then, yeah, it does. It's 13 days. There is a tax mod. Mm-hmm. I've never installed it because I have no desire to do that, but... Oh, Willie wants wheat? I accepted that. I don't know why I accepted that. Wheat takes 4 days and we don't have wheat. 16 melons and, what did I say, 18 radishes. Beautiful. And then we haven't done any poppies or spangles. or corn or sunflowers. But sunflowers are summer or fall. I think I'm going to wait till fall for these just to keep my farm as it is for now. 14 days to mature, though. Do we expand? Dang it, I think we're going to expand. So you know how our farm layout is currently? We have those 2 rows at the bottom that are extended. We're going to plan for adding another 2 rows. So another 18 corn, and then we'll do... I could do wheat, or I could do 9 poppies and 9 spangles. I think that's what I'm going to do instead. That's 8 days. And then maybe we can finish the season off with a thing of wheat. I think that's going to work. That's 16. I can math, I promise. Plant corn in summer always. PCISA? Or it's like Picasso, but is that like Picasso's sister? Pakisa? No? Okay. We have peppers, yes. So the only thing we don't have planted at this point is wheat and sunflower seeds. And hops? Do we have hops planted? I don't think we have hops planted. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? I'm blanking out. I don't think... I think I'm going to buy it anyway. I don't remember seeing any hops either. We have... Geez, we're down to 6,200. We're going to do the same numbers of everything. So we're going to buy another 18. That allows us to do 2 rows of that. We're going to get these planted today. And then, do we fish today? I think we fish today because it's raining and special fish and blah, blah, blah. Fish. Ocean fish. Red snapper, I know, is ocean when it's raining. We're doing red snapper today. And we can check our crab pot. Singular. I think we only made 1. Tiger trout's fall. I just checked that. Night fish. Walleye is also out of season, I think. Starfruit and spangles. They could have a star-spangled banner. Oh, that's beautiful. If starfruit weren't inaccessible to purchase at the moment, I would. That's hilarious and a great idea. That is not where I need to be checking. I need to check down here. We're going to put one of our seeds. We have 6 radish already. Whatever. 13 days to mature, 12 days to mature. We're going to dump a melon seed, pull out our starfruit instead. And we'll plant our starfruit right in the center. There's no center. Top right. And then melons, there's the rest of this. Yes, I did say the rest of this. And then this is going to take some clearing. And this might create more work for me than I want to do, but I don't care. And I realize we have a fence going down the middle. Oh, did we just pick up the fence and fix it now? I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm going to remove the fence. I was just going to wait till fall, but I think I'll be happier with myself if I do this. Walleyes fall winter. I can always count on Liz for the fish info. Because Liz, you're very efficient with your knowledge, and I don't know. I don't feel like you would ever lie to me at all. So, or debate me. Oh boy. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I think I need 3 rows at least. What's up, honey? How's it going? Kitty's here too. Hello, Kitty. Everyone is joining tonight. Because no one's ever made that joke before. Especially not me. All right. What was I doing? hoeing stuff. Hoeing around a little bit. Midnight, there's no hiding from it. Well, I guess you could, like, leave the stream and that would be the same. But there's no polite hiding from it. Not that... Ignore me. It's not impolite to leave. I get people have things to do. Okay, how do we want to prettify this? So corn's going to be here to stay. So corn... It's also tall. Do we do this in the front? No. Or do we do corn on one side, hops on the other, and then flowers at the bottom? Yeah, we're going to do that. So corn can go over here. These 2 rows. How did I screw up my count? 4, 5, 6, 7. This side is longer. That's how. That's how I screwed it up. So I'm going to have some extra corn. Oh boy, I don't have walk-through trellis. That's going to be fun. Okay, and then flowers. Do 9 here and 9 here. Oh boy, we have some tree clearing to do. Whew. Okay, that's done. We need to add our fences back and add some more path and all that. And then fertilize everything. I can't forget to do that. Because I will forget to do that. A whole bag of sea squishes? What are those? Is that a candy? That sounds like Swedish fish. Are those different? Your stuff is uneven and you're leaving it? You feeling okay? In order to fix it, I'd have to go get more melons. I'd have to get tomatoes and plant them in time to have it. It just didn't end up working out. It was a adaptation of what I had going, and I'm suffering through till fall. We'll fix it in fall. But for now, we get to deal with it. This is so nice looking. And we have some extra stuff. I say stuff, we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more? I think we only had 3 extra. Yup. Perfect. Thank you. I feel so... Oh, I got it. You're such a bruh. You're really supportive. Oh! I pat myself on the back for that one. And now everyone can sigh and roll their eyes. It's fine. We're moving on. Thank you, Weirdy. I appreciate it. Okay, what did I need to grab? Fertilizer, which is not up here. Why am I going there? And I don't even know if I have enough. I think I do. So these are already fertilized. We're gonna these are hops. We don't need to fertilize hops. We don't need to fertilize flowers. We do need to fertilize corn. Okay. Perfect. Is that everything? Okay, this actually feels a little bit better now. It feels more balanced. And I think we do push this out by 1. Over here. That'd be a 2-wide exit. That's enough to get a horse through. That's enough to... I cannot walk and talk, apparently. We need 1... Ooh, those torches need to move. We'll shift those down to the corner, which means we probably need more. I don't know. I'll wait till nighttime and we can reassess, but that looks good to me. I don't know if it does, but cross my heart. I promise, Weirdy. With pinky promise? Want pinky? There's no reception to what's the word? Not reception. There's a word. Reciprocation. How I blanked on that, I don't know. No, not reflux. You're close, but no. Ooh, we could also get an upgrade to our fishing rod, or we could hold off. Also, Willie closes at 5. I have summer hours. Just kidding. Yeah, we'll hold off till we can get the iridium quality one, which is what, 7,500 for the iridium rod? There's really no point in getting the intermediate, so. Oh, this is nice. This is also nice. So are the fast animations. And I fixed this last stream? I was going to say a while ago, but. You don't remember the cross your heart line of bras? No? Am I supposed to be familiar with different bra lines? Or are you talking about the fact that it crosses your heart? Like in the... I'm going to stop talking about bras. How's that sound for everyone? Sounds good to me. Also, I didn't rebait those, so... I realized that. I don't have bait on me, so... Nor did I bring a chest down to the beach and set it up anywhere, so we don't have a place for bait. That's what I'm thinking, honey. I think it's probably best if we steer clear of that. Sea squishes? I feel like we need to see this. Where are the sea squishes? Red mullet? That's not what I need, is it? No, it's the red snapper. Pumpkin, I like your... I think your Animal Crossing art is fantastic. Also, I didn't realize I cooked out of the game and it... Dang it, I missed the talking too much. Holy crap, Pumpkin, you're cranking them out. Whoa, that's weird looking. That's what happens when I'm scrolling Discord and click back into the game to catch a fish. I spin sideways and catch fish that I need for bundles. That's what I like to see. We're going to keep fishing here for a little bit just because we can. Sea Squishes Gummies. Naturally and artificially flavored liquid-filled gummies? That actually does sound kind of good. In like a I really want candy kind of way. Which now I do. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when I click on my other screen and go back into the game. Oh, we end up fishing backwards. Now that is skill. The fish even flies the opposite direction. That's amazing. And really broken looking. But mostly amazing. They do make cool gifts. Those would be cool to receive. What's that considered? My sister, Nicola, her fiance, he's getting into, like, as of Christmas, we got him a bunch of gear for it because he's been really wanting to get into it for a while, but he's been wanting to get into stained glass. And he's starting with not actually staining the glass. It's called painted stained glass, where, like, you paint something onto the glass, but it's like the paint, it's like a powdered, it's basically colored glass that's been crushed so fine that it's a powder, and you like paint it on, which is weird. And then you bake it, and it melts basically into the glass. So you've got clear glass in the middle with a thin layer of color on the top. Apparently it's different than normal stained glass. I know nothing about it. I was trying to ask just to, one, show interest, and two, learn a little bit about it. He showed me some artwork that inspired him to get into it, and holy crap, is it gorgeous. But it's also like years and years and years and years away of practice and practice to get something to that level. I wasn't looking for that last section. Oops. Pumpkin, I think that's what it's called. Painted stained glass. I think. I don't know if there's a fancy name for it. Unless you're combining the ooh, I've seen what you're talking about, and you don't know what you're doing is called. Is that just painting on glass, or is it Sharpie on one side and paint on the other? Or maybe not Sharpie, but some sort of... I just smacked my mic. I apologize. Some sort of black instrument. Oh! The thunder sound effects that I added to the game, those aren't vanilla sound effects. I love them, but I still, to this day, get startled by them. Which I like. I feel like good thunder should startle you. That's one of my... Well, it's really the only audio mod I have installed, other than custom music, which is required to run SVE, but... Okay. It's 10:30. We're going to head to bed. We're almost out of energy, and we're going to take the scenic route back, because we can, and it's SVE, so we might as well. Whoa. Yeah, glad I came this way. Holy crap. That is a lot of sweet peas. 12 sweet peas. And I'm sure we're going to find some more on this side. Yep, there's at least one. I'm okay with there only being one. That is, I'm not even going to check, because by the time we get back, it's going to be bedtime. Although I am scanning on the way back. I shouldn't be, but I am. I said earlier, I need to make an effort to keep flowers on me. I want to start being better about giving gifts. Not necessarily in general, but I do want to focus a little bit more on Sophia so we can get married and do the kid thing. Eventually, getting married is step one. So, how interesting would it be if... Not saying I would go this route, but if it was a gameplay option, if you had the option to have kids before you got married through, I don't know what that cutscene would look like, but that'd be neat. Fish can go in here. Red snapper, we need you for a bundle. And then, was there anything else needed? Mussel? Is that... Excuse me, the last thing we needed for the crab pot bundle? No, it's one of the things. So the rest of these things are fish-like, or like creatures, minus, I guess, the periwinkle. But either way, we can stash those over here as to go to community center stuff. We don't have a recycler yet either. We need to make one of those. I know I can do it, yeah. I need one iron bar. We're going to do that right now because... Oh, wait, I do have one. I just didn't put it in a place that makes any sense. So, that's okay. That should actually probably go next to this. We'll worry about that tomorrow. We need sleep. Ooh, and if it's raining tomorrow... What's our weather forecast for tomorrow? I think we checked it. It's going to be sunny. Yeah. So, we'll have to take care of animals in the morning and then kill some time because we can't water crops right away, which is weird. What's up, Mag? How's it going? Welcome to the chill. That is Stardew Valley. How's it going? I will take that tip and just the tip, Chaotica. Thank you. Save some driftwood. Your message is heard. Oh. That. The wood chipper chips... Huh. That's cool. I know it did hardwood to wood, but...
Hey, kid. My throat's about as dry as a desert bone. I'm real thirsty for a pale ale. You got one? Regular old beer won't do. I need a pale ale.
Sure, Pam. Give me, like, you know, days upon days upon days. That must be as soon as you plant your hops. But... Ooh, it's bloom harvest day! Look at the color on these blueberries. This is beautiful. I mean, obviously, they're blue, but it's like a darker blue than normal. That looks so good. That is... That is amazing! Hold on. We need to check summer crops. We need one blueberry for that. Hold on. Blueberry, tomato, melon. What's the other one we're waiting on? And hot pepper. That's a bundle. That's a bundle. That's a bundle. Okay, cool. We're gonna take care of our chicken, run to the community center, kill some time doing bundle stuff there, and then donate all of this. Let's not be lazy. Let's not be lazy. Let's go put those back. Oops, I forgot I pulled those out. Even though I did that not long at all ago. You can't even see that we have poppies. They're hidden behind the fence posts. Hi, Maggie. Okay, eventually, and I plan on doing this. Ooh, there's not really a good spot for it. I might shift things around eventually. For an outdoor processing area for our, maybe we can do it for our eggs and our animals and then just do it all at once. That could be really nice. I don't know. It's for a later time. What's the mod? I don't even remember the name of it. Nor do I want to spoil it and give it away, so never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Let's go get our community center on. Also, I need to not read the TV. That's weird. Watch the TV, and then I guess read the TV after that? Read the text that's on said TV? So, yes, Chaotica. That's what I'm realizing. I'm seeing my watering can icon here, and I'm like, we have a person with a chef's hat flying through the sky in cross-legged position. That must mean new recipe today. And it does, so. Oh, Gwen, your artwork is beautiful. I need to bug Gwen and get her to join in on one of these streams so we can all shower her with praise as we go. All right, we're gonna do these in order because I am the way I am. Beautiful. That's one nice thing about donating everything at once. You can keep it in order. When you do it out of order, or you donate just, it's so useful for someone else. Or for later on when we add, that's junk is what that is. Blueberries. We'll get corn soon enough. And pumpkins next season. Beautiful. All we have left is, excuse me, one at a time. Did I pet the chicken? I didn't. Good call, kitty. Oh, I'm not going to trash it. And yeah, I do know the one area that is sprinklerable. And I think the following years, I'm going to turn that into our, like, one season crop thing. So, like, it's going to be our wheat field. It's going to be our amaranth field. And it's going to be our coffee field in spring and summer. And then we'll probably do half wheat and half amaranth in fall. Just because those are both kind of field crops. I don't know. You cut them with a scythe. It makes sense to me. And then what else? Red snapper. I already forgot about the quality fish bundle. That's going to be hard for me to do because I'm going to keep forgetting. Cool. Tilapia and tuna. I can catch those other seasons. I know I can catch tilapia in fall. Tuna's winter? I don't know. I'm going to keep fishing in places and we'll get everything. So it's going to work out. Cool. That bought us enough time to go talk to Clint now because he's open. So. Sorry, I just heard noises. My roommate just got home. Hello, Morris. Yeah, but Georgia enjoy her air conditioning. I'll pass. I'd rather go to Clint's where... Oh, crap. Clint probably doesn't have good AC. Because he's got a freaking forge in there. That thing will be working 24/7. To keep this cool with a fire in here. Water again. Yay. Thank you, Clint. Let me give you a hug. Don't you have work to do? Yeah, I do. Thank you for giving me the work to do. I do appreciate it. Tunas in multiple seasons. Yeah, I don't know how you keep all this straight unless you just have the wiki pulled up. I cannot remember all the different fish and all the different seasons and locations, and I just enjoy fishing, at least a little bit. So I'm going to fish when I feel like fishing and where I feel like fishing. I at least have a rough idea of like location. So I know tuna's ocean, obviously. What should I do on such a warm, lazy day? It's a sun. It is a Sunday. Just kidding. That is like the definition of a lazy day. Dang it. I didn't bring flowers with me. I keep wanting to go say hi to Sophia, but... Let me know if you want to borrow my Yoba text. I got detailed notes on the most popular massage. I was reading that as massages. It is not massages. It is passages. Ooh, what is this? Wow! It's me, Waluigi. No? Albacore is winter only? That sounds right. Are you lost, Jess? Dog! I got lost in the woods chasing a squirrel. No. Can you take me back to Aunt Marnie's? Yeah, I'll guide you back. Thanks, Doc. Don't you be putting words in my mouth, kitty. No. I always have something on my mind, but not that something. Hey, what's up, Ace? Welcome back. 2 streams in a row. Oh my goodness, Jess. Are you okay? I was about to go looking for you. I got lost in the forest. Doc found me. You came just in time, Ace. Let's get inside. I'll cook you your favorite meal, okay? You get lost chasing a squirrel? Yeah. I'd lose the squirrel. I don't know if I'd get lost. Also, that cow apparently has something to say because it's got a speech bubble and... Was just asking if you were distracted. No, I was not, but thank you. Thank you, Doc. Oh, boy. Okay, why did it spawn us? No, that's where we left. I don't know why it showed us that forest cutscene. I suddenly thought we'd be coming from the forest to get here. That's not how this works. So, also traveling merchant will satisfy the people that want me to check the traveling merchant. I don't ever do this, but... And I feel like most of you guys know that. Also, we have coffee that we're not drinking. Let's fix that. Let's go fast. You sell a sturgeon, which I'm going to catch on my own. And beer, rhubarb pie, rare seed. Nope, I'll pass. Thank you, though. All right, while we're back here, watering crops, petting our chicken, and taking care of animals. Oh my goodness. This is going to take constant maintenance. I need to just freaking... I need to cut all this hardwood at some point, and then maybe modify this path to go up this way, because this is where my farm entrance is. Yep, let's cut some trees real quick. Just enough to clear a path. I've got 4 in mind right here. Level up to foraging? That means we're going to get, what's level 6? I don't really know or care. We'll find out tonight. It doesn't change how I'm going to play today, so... Oh, Ace, congratulations! Isn't that an amazing feeling? It's so nice. All that extra screen space. It's glorious. I felt that way when I got my 2nd. I felt it again when I got my 3rd. I don't think I'm gonna go up from there, but maybe one day, but no time soon, so. Let's take care of chicken first, because I will forget. Hello. Oh, and we didn't get grass starter. We haven't learned how to make that yet, have we? No, that's a recipe you buy from Robin, I believe. Okay. Oh boy, there's so much to do, and I did put my wheat away. That's not wheat, hay. That's where I've been putting all my hay, not in the coop. I guess this makes sense, because I'll just casually keep stashing it here. We should probably get a silo soon. Do we have enough to make a silo? Can we go get that today? It's what, $1,000? Or something. It's like, I know it takes clay, 5 copper bars. You've been using your phone? Well, I'm so happy you got a second monitor. That is one heck of an upgrade. That is awesome. Happy upgrade. Watching 10, that's probably more than enough. What kind of monitor, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a huge nerd when it comes to all things technology. So, what kind of monitor? Screen size, resolution, refresh rate, panel type, brand, model, all of it. I'm all ears. I love that kind of stuff. Chaotica, what are you talking about? Pierre? What about Pierre? Sorry, I lose context for comments real quick. My brain's constantly moving. I have trained myself to constantly talk and not wait for answers to questions, which is maybe a bad thing, and I just move right along. So if my brain's not on that subject when I get the answer, then he sells the recipe. He sells the recipe. Got it. I knew it was a recipe. I don't think we need fiber. I do think we need clay, and I don't know how much, so we're going to grab all of it. I know it's in multiples of 5, so 5 copper bar, 10 clay. Is that everything? I don't know. Let's go read our TV recipe, though, real quick. Just because we're here, and I will forget. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce. Pancakes! Did I ever tell you guys a story about how I think I did. I might have mentioned this before. In Boy Scouts, we had to make our own camping lists and whatnot, and a guy spelled the word pancakes, Pankakwyfs. I know I've told that on stream before, but I know there's people here that haven't heard that. Pancaquifus. And 100 stone? I can do that. I remembered on the first try. I had to think about it, but we got there. All right, can I process any more things? Yes, I can. Gotta not stash my bars. Beautiful. Let's go get a silo. I know this isn't really necessary. It's more just like a quality of life upgrade. But we're gonna do the silo, and then part of me wants to upgrade our coop again before we get any tool upgrades. So we're gonna pop by. Ooh! Let's be smart about things. I know we could buy the phone, but that's $2 grand. Let's talk to you first real quick, and I gotta look at other stuff. Sorry if it smells weird in here, Doc. It's my husband's bizarre science project. That's fine. Don't you worry about it. Okay. House upgrades, 10 grand, 450 wood. That gives us a kitchen and the ability to get married. Not that we don't already have a kitchen, but a added kitchen. Okay, so the deluxe coupe. I want a slime hutch so bad. It looks so good. 27-inch curved Samsung, 1800R. That's the curve, like degree. That is nice. What's the 1800? Yeah, 1800R is the curve. What's the resolution? 1080, 1440, 4K. I'm gonna guess 1080 or 1440. Okay, sorry. I'm nerding out real quick. There's the big coop. Okay, 10 grand, 400 wood, 150 stone. Big. Oh, I already did that. Look at me go. And look at me forgetting. There we go. Big coop. It's already on my list. And we saved our 5 gold quality bloobs. There we go. Go to new beach area and explore new mod. We haven't done that one yet. You guys don't know what that is, but I know what that is. Okay, cool. Let's get the silo. This just looks so freaking cool. $1080 60 hertz. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna do. So this I'm gonna leave open as a walkway. We're gonna end up expanding this fence out by 1 to accommodate our fall crops. And we're gonna keep this going because I think it looks kind of nice. It's different. It's not something I normally do, and Well, I like it. So we might even break it up and add some path in between to separate out some of the crops. And we might expand it or something. I don't know. We'll probably keep this size for now. It's manageable, and I like manageable. So if we expand this out by 1, that goes all the way down to here. We go in. I'm going to want to leave at least probably a 1, 2. Hold on. So if I leave, okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Probably at least 4 gap. And so the fence would go like right there. So then we could do our silos kind of tucked in here. We're going to do 1 silo right there because that just fits perfectly. And I don't think I'm going to do any in my chicken coop area unless it makes sense. I think I left a 2 wide gap to the left of it, not a 3 wide. So, okay, we still have yet to water our crops. So we're going to do that real quick. Pam is thirsty. Pam is always thirsty. And then we need to make friends with Marnie. And we still need to reach the bottom of the mines. I haven't done that yet. We should... Let's do that this stream. This is not... Grass starter, yes, thank you, good call. Let's go get that recipe. I think I'm just going to get the recipe instead of buying the grass starter. Yes, we shall do that. CRT to LCD. Oh boy. Yeah, you've had, that's... CRT are the, those are the boxes with the black screen and the green text. That's CRT, right? And yes, I am young enough to not know what CRT is. No? What am I thinking of? CRT is in color? Oh, what's up, Bubba? It's a secret. My husband loves rabbit stew. He loves it. Evelyn, are you having a senior moment? My husband loves rabbit stew. He loves it. Loves it, he does. That rabbit stew that he loves. She's saying the same thing again. Did she forget that she told me? We already talked to you today. What's up, Pierre? You are gonna sell me some things that I want. Grass starter recipe for $1,000? Or grass starter for 100? We're gonna buy the recipe. Because that just makes more sense. Yeah, that works. Oh, hello, Olivia. You're not Olivia, you're Susan. I don't talk to them nearly enough. Summer is nice in the Stardew Valley. The temperature stays pretty mild. Closer to the Calico Desert, it gets very hot. We're fortunate to catch the sea breeze. The sea breeze in that little like canyon that they call the bus stop. I didn't even read what you said, Jody. You sigh all day long. You've been lurking for a while? Oh, also hello, Raven. I completely missed your message earlier. I apologize. I'm doing the good old scroll back up really far. Can you expand the farm? Like the land itself? No, you cannot. In Stardew Valley... Hold on. What am I doing not using my upgrades? Shame on me. In Stardew Valley Expanded, which we're playing, though, you do get access to more land. Not on the farm itself, though. So yes and no with this mod. A monochrome monitor? That's what I'm thinking of? Guess that makes sense. And the color is green. That's the one color. Okay, I gotta figure out my system now that I have a stronger watering can. Which, does it use the same amount of water? I don't think it does. Like, it treats it as one use. This is already bothering me. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a system that works. And if we don't, that's okay. CRT is basically an old school TV, but higher resolution and refresh. Then a TV? I am rewatering the same crop. I will get better at this. This is painful a little bit. Also, this upgrade, while nice, it's not as nice as I thought it would be. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but it still takes a very long time to water everything. Yeah, see, this is not ideal. I need to go this way now. Then we'll water all that. I'll get a system eventually. Watering 3 squares takes 2 watering unit. That kind of makes sense. We're gonna run out of energy just doing this. That's unfortunate. We're gonna down. That should be enough to finish this, right? I would hope so. And if not, then I don't know. It'll be enough. We don't have that much left. This makes me want rainy days so bad. This whole no sprinkler thing, I know I can mod it out, but it is a challenge. And it kind of limits how much I'm going to plant. So it forces me to focus on other things instead of just crops and crops and more crops. Hi, you fappy. What's up, Ghost? Long time no see. How are you? Thank you very much. It's a definite work in progress, but I'm trying to make little baby steps towards making it look somewhat decent. And we're just now starting on... Ooh, I need to go make some grass starter now. We got the recipe, but we got to do the rest of it. I haven't even done much, unless you're just referring to the mods, but... Tired, been working all day? I know that feeling. I worked... Oh boy, yeah. Worked all day, 8 to 5. Did a YouTube training course on my lunch break. Then again, after I got off work till about 6 o'clock. Then what did I do? Ate dinner, updated mods, lurked in Wing Stream for a little bit, and here we are. So, also a long day, but I have fun doing this. This is my way of relaxing, so I don't need to be pulling that out. I have mods. I can craft it from there. Oh boy, that grass starter needs a little bit of desaturation to fit here. Let's get... We did 5 last time. I think that's going to spread just as fast with 1 chicken. You just got home? Ew. That's kind of gross. Ooh, we do have a 3 wide space here. So if we end up raising this up by 1, we can actually run it behind the building and make it look like it connects. I think that's a good idea. Then we can do a silo here, and then we'll hide this little shrine thing, and we'll end up spawning there. I think that'll work. I'm going to put some of these in the far corner so it doesn't eat them immediately. It's going to, but this will spread. Plus, this is more than 1 edible piece, I think. You could cut that. At least this one here, that one there. It's multiple edible bits of grass, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that works. So, all right, nothing to donate. We just did all that recently. Traveling merchant, we already checked. Where are we at? Artisan good. Well, I'm not going to be worrying about this for a while till we get fruit trees or processed stuff. Are there any craftables I can make that I haven't? We have a mayo machine. That's fine. We don't need more. We should get a barn soon. I kind of want to get the upgraded coop first so we can start incubating, and then we'll get a barn. I think that makes more sense to me. It might not, but to me, it does. We could get a preserve jar and start processing some of our vegetables and stuff and just selling those. Should we do that? That's 8 coal. 50 wood. Let's make 2 of those. We don't have a ton of wood right now. Charcoal kiln. I don't care. And then a bee house. 40 wood, 8 coal. Let's make... Oh boy, that's a lot of wood. 2 iron bars. And 32 coal from over here, if I want to make 2 of each. I love that shift stack X or whatever, split stack X, stack split X, whatever it's called. Cool, so that should be 2 bee houses and 2 preserve jars. And that leaves us with 55 wood. we need to do more. Oh crap, I don't have room for any of this stuff. He's gonna end up going back on the side of the building because I don't have room for him. We'll get a proper area eventually, but ooh, this is kind of nice doing the flowers at the bottom here. We could line this if we wanted. Those look so nice. They're little bee house stands on legs. I know things stand on legs. It makes sense, but that's cool looking. Cool. Now we can start. What do we want to do? Blueberries? I know they're fruit, but yeah, let's get 2 blueberries. I don't really care. And we'll make some blueberry jelly. 66 hours. That's a long time. I'd say let's use the rest of our energy cutting trees, but we don't really have a lot of that. So I think I am going to frame out the cow area next. So I think all these trees are going to go. Or, you know what? Let's leave a tree or 2. Let's leave the one that's growing up right there. Oh, this is painful. So much energy used. We'll leave that one and this one. And we'll do our cow area around that. I want to walk away here. Then we'll do our cows somewhere in this area. I say cows. Our barn and all of our other barn animals. So that guy can go. That guy can go. That guy and that guy. And that. Holy crap, there's so much cutting to do. Whew. All right, yet another day down. What do we have coming up? Birthdays? Anything going on? It was Alex's birthday yesterday, and I missed it. Next birthday's Sam. I don't even know if we'll get to that tonight. We have enough time for another... I don't know how many days. But... I don't keep track of it when I'm streaming. I know it takes me about an hour to get through 2 days when I'm recording, but we can now make kegs? That's happening. An oil maker. We can use corn to make actual oil, but otherwise there's not really a use for that yet. And lightning rods. We need some of those. That takes iron and gold. No, is it just iron? Your birthday's tomorrow. How young are you turning? Thank you for the stretch, kitty. I wish I could repay the favor and redeem stretch and make people stretch. But no, it's a one-way thing. But if anyone wants to stretch, you're more than welcome to join. Also, let's pause while we're not doing literally anything. Wait, turning 45? It's your 45th anniversary of your 21st birthday. Because I know some people prefer that. I didn't even check the weather. It's raining today, which means I don't have to water. We could go fishing, or it's a good luck day. I think we go mining. That sounds great. Got to spa in your town, relax, and hold still in the steaming hot water to replenish your energy. Ah, feels good, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not in it, but enjoy streaming, or not streaming, big on TV. Ha. Aunt Marnie said I needed to write a thank you letter. So thanks for finding me in the forest and taking me back home. I won't go that far in the forest again. Jazz. That's so sweet. Awesome. I love days like this. All we have to do is harvest, and that's it. No actual work. What is that sound? Oh, that's Robin working on our silo, which we totally don't need yet, but whatever. I'm doing it because I can. It's for convenience. Plus, it looks kind of nice, so. Oh. I need to be drinking my coffee, not putting it away. Okay, are there any other crops we want to take with us for mining purposes? Let's take our blueberries and then let's start selling one of things that we haven't sold yet. Which would be all of that. And our cauliflower, which I think I'm going to hold off on. And our 1 rhubarb. again, gonna hold off because we have the one. If someone asks for it as a gift or something, then... Wait, I don't need to be selling that. I can just sell these. I'm dumb. Cool. Stash those. Get these in the bin. Let's go take care of our chicken. And then do we just freaking hit the mine and just grind it out? We might be able to get 10 levels. I'm not sure how deep we are, but we're getting close to being done. Very close. We passed 100 already, so... Ooh, this actually works perfectly. Gives our grass a chance to grow a little bit first. Are we merry birthdaying, people? Merry birthday, happy Christmas. I don't know. Wait, Ghost. Yours was yesterday. Happy belated. I wish / there might be one. If there is one and someone knows, let me know. A Discord bot that allows people to add their birthdays, and then that'd be cool, because that's something I cannot keep track of for hundreds of people. It gets difficult. That'd be really cool, because right now I have birthday roles that I can assign for people if I know it's their birthday, but I can't give people crap for not telling me it's their birthday, because I am one of those people that will not say a word unless someone says something. So, like, if someone asks, I'll say, but if the day comes and goes and no one notices, I'm fine with that. So, ooh, I need to get my music going. And again, I need to queue back up not queue back up. I've been getting lazy with my playlist curation, in that all the new music I download for videos, I don't put into a playlist. I just keep them in a folder called New Music, which I guess would be fine. They're all... You know what? We're creating a playlist on the fly here, if I can remember how to do this. It's been so long since I've done... Oh boy. Copy, open... I haven't had to do anything like this. Oh, new playlist? Yes, that's... mining. We're calling it mining. Hold on. I have music in a folder on my desktop. I'm just going to drag it in and we'll get going here. Sorry for the delay. I was not planning on doing this. And some of this isn't even good, but that's okay. We'll just play through this. I'm not even sure what it is, but... Cool, that's 74 tracks. That's a good chunk of music to go through. All right. I don't have any of this labeled. I don't know what any of this is. So we're gonna wing it. I'm gonna put this on shuffle. And let's see what happens. All right. It's time to get mining. And if I need to adjust volume levels, you let me know. We're at 115? This one's in Spanish. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. All we have to do is clear 5 levels. This shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I don't remember either. That's the thing. And I could keep a calendar, but I gotta keep in mind as I do things and implement new stuff, I gotta start thinking about scalability if I ever have plans of seriously, growing my channel and or audience, which I do. So I just signed up for a YouTube course thing, like long term. I'm excited. What's up, Tobeard? How you doing? I forgot about this song. I use songs in my video once and I try not to repeat them. So I'm constantly adding to my music collection because of it. But I don't ever re-listen to stuff I own, so. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate that, Pumpkin. That's something I'd love to add, but... And right now, I just have the roles of birthday boy and birthday girl. I should probably change that to be more inclusive, but That's what I've got as of right now, so. I can't pretend to know these lyrics. Mas and mas. That's more and more. Or sorry, mas y mas. And that's when I'm done singing. Like one of those people who sings the chorus and then it gets to anything that's not the chorus and then I'm just like, you know, not actually knowing anything, but going with it anyway. You were good and tired? Is that like nice and tired, or like you're doing good and you're also tired? I'm gonna go with that one. I'm glad to hear that. I love the look of the Omni Geodes. They're beautiful. Man, I want to keep mining after this. We might just go back up to like copper levels and kill some Dougies or something and work on our, what is it N? I've got hotkeys for literally everything now. I is CJB cheats. U is nothing. J is nothing. K, it's my log. M is my map. What is the monster log anywhere? That's F6. Yeah, there we go. We can go back up and kill some Dougies. Yeah, we got options. This song is so good. It's not quite mining, but I think I probably used it as a mining time-lapse song, so whatever. We'll deal with it. I'm sorry we're not listening to country music that I downloaded for a Farm Folks video once upon a time. Or maybe that was for a farming time-lapse. I don't do those too often, but occasionally. This is more our speed while mining. That's what I like. Yeah. Man, I miss the clubs. I want to go back. I don't go often, or I didn't go often, but that guy's not gonna even attack once? This is painful. Sitting still is really difficult right now. I don't know if you guys can see how much I'm bobbing, but I am. This is what I do, not during my videos, because I don't add music in until after, but this is what I do when I'm searching for songs. The first one I find that I'm just like, I can't help but move to, it's like, yep, that's a winner. Did we already find our ladder on this floor? I don't think we did. I would have been excited that we found our way down to 120. I'm gonna run back up and check, but yes, we did. There's one more XP rock. And it's a ladder too. We did it! We did it! Sweet! Skull key. Not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. All right, it's only 1:30. I'm not done with mining. We're gonna go back right in. We're gonna start from the top, which I guess means going back down the stairs. Hold on, do we need to kill cave insects too? I do, so this works. And XP rocks or XP rocks, I will take them. Plus, I do need more copper. I'm running low, so this works. And it gives me an excuse to continue jamming. Oh, what was I gonna say? The game, I don't know if anyone saw it or if everyone saw it. I know some of you did, but the video I just released on that new upcoming farming JRPG, Sunnyside, it got 100% back today, so I'm excited. I have a lot more faith in that than I do/did Farm Folks, if that says anything. It's the team's first game, but like they're all they want to all become game devs, so like it's going to happen because it's the first kind of game of their career. It's kind of like their launching point, and they want it to be amazing as like a repertoire or a portfolio builder, basically. Ice cream time. Ooh, I don't know what this song is, but I like it already. Ice cream time. It's always ice cream time, Tricks. It's just whether or not you're able to indulge. That's the difference. I say that as someone who doesn't really eat much ice cream, but hello. Oh, this guy is a rock crab. I learned that trick from Kira. Any more over here? Not that I can see. Woo! It's gonna go hard. Kira, you taught me the rock crab trick and how to tell. Hold on, this isn't even loud for me. Hold on. You taught me the way to tell a rock crab from a non-rock crab, aka a rock. The off-grid positioning of them. So yeah, thank you for that. I didn't know that. And normally I don't really pay attention because rock crabs aren't a threat, or sometimes they just reveal themselves. Not in that way. I mean, it's the PG way of revealing themselves, but no one was thinking that except me. But that's okay. We're almost at it. I don't know if I want to eat food today. We can go ahead and pop a coffee. Just for the speed. Maybe I'll do one more. One grape. And we'll get through whatever that gives us, energy-wise. Or when they're alone. Oh, the rocks? Like not part of a cluster or something? I don't know if I've ever paid attention to that. Ooh, we need to kill these guys. The Dougies. I'm pretty sure we got a ladder on this too. There is always bug steak. And I don't think I can craft it. Isn't it 10? Yeah, it's 10 bug meat. The last resort of the hungry cave diver. That's actually really cool that that's been added. Craftable food based on what you're killing. We didn't get a ladder yet. I thought we did. That's okay. "10 seconds left on the song." There's our ladder. I can't wait to get to Skull Cavern with decent weapons, and obviously I need an Iridium. Hi there. An Iridium pick first, because I'm not going there without it. Especially solo. Can't really rely on anyone else to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can tell when they're right next to a rock that's in the grid that they're fake. But not always. I'm trying to remember this song. Alright, I think this is going to be our last 4. Yeah, 16 energy. It's 8 p.m. And dang it, we need to go freaking talk to Sophia. I keep forgetting. Shame on me. You do get Iridium from the Skull Caverns. Touche, Bubba. Ooh. Ooh. That's dirty. That's really dirty. All right, I'm just grabbing the cop, or I'm overstaying my welcome here. Dang it. Guess I am eating a grape. Well, on that, is there anything else I can grab here? No, but I can do some killing. Ooh, amethyst. That looks so much more valuable with this different texture. Okay. I don't want to push my luck. let's get out of here. We're already exhausted. That sucks. And it's raining. Crap. Is that a bad thing? I think that's a bad thing. And we got a yam. Let's just go underneath that because we can. We can because we yam. Or we yam because we can't. Whatever. Raining is not a good thing. Not when it comes to being exhausted, I don't think. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of penalty for getting worn out if it's raining. Not necessarily if it happens while you're in the rain, but oh, also. Yeah. That was very epic for walking through the rain. Not that we're going to have rain today, but this was fall crops. This is not the right place, is it? No, it is. I can never remember the crafts room versus the pantry. I get them always confused. Always, always, always. Does it not? I could have sworn it did. Maybe it's being exhausted and staying out past a certain hour has more negative effects than if you're exhausted and you go to bed early. So I think we're just going to go straight to bed after sorting our inventory, but maybe I'm thinking of something else, a different game. I don't know. Is any of that donatable or anything? No, but we can sell something for the very first time. Titanium ore. There's something else in here. Void essence. Is that it? I'm gonna... That's gotta go. Go away. Sweet. Everything but a geode. That's really nice. Aquarine's needed for the dye bundle, which doesn't exist in this. Or maybe it does, but it's not actually needed for that. Ooh, we can sell an iridium ore, but I'm not gonna, because it's iridium. And our very first 25 ore, they're going into a bar, straight to an iridium pick, because that will help more than anything else. Cool. It's raining, not tomorrow. That's a weird way of saying that. It's not raining tomorrow. So yes, that will work. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do one more day. I know I've had a habit of staying up till 11 while streaming, sort of, but I'm recently hustling a little bit more for YouTube stuff, so I'm working on extra videos on the side, and I got to do that when I've got the time, which is after I'm done streaming sometimes. It's not a ton of time, but it's something. Okay, weather report, sunny. Barns can support pregnant animals, but most animals are too shy to get pregnant inside a barn by themselves. If you want to control the reproduction, you'll need an upgraded barn to inseminate them yourself with an insemination syringe. That is the reason I get animal husbandry. You can feed them treats, great, but most importantly, you can inseminate them and make them pregnant, and it's awesome. Ooh, the silo's done, and it looks amazing. Maggie, are you ready to go outside and explore the world? This grass hasn't spread at all, but that's okay. Come on out. Water's fine. I was going to say let's watch her swim, but it's a chicken, not a duck, so scratch that. This side's weird because of the hops. We can't really do the same pattern on that side, which would work perfectly because it's 9 long, whereas this is 8. So we're wasting unless we do this. And even still, we're going to be wasting, but whatever. It don't matter. Does anyone know how long it takes for a dog to grow to full maturity? Because that is still a puppy right now. I think. It changes, right? Yeah, it definitely changes. Old Fappy is definitely still a pup. I don't know when he will grow up into a full adult dog. 2 years? Yeah. pets grow, don't they? In real, I thought, am I crazy? Am I thinking not Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon? I might be making something up. Ignore me. I'm glad people are paying attention though. Calling me on my stuff. My BS. I could have sworn that dog is smaller than normal. Although maybe I'm comparing that to modded dogs that I'm used to. And the size difference is pretty noticeable. All right, we are hurting. I am going to go grab some eggs. And we're gonna make some omelets. Yes, we're gonna go make some omelets after drinking some coffee. Because that is life. I just never remember to do it. That looks beautiful. We can go stuff our silo full. Thank you, Ace. Always in the way. All right. Hold on. Ooh, I can filter recipes by ready to cook. The only thing we can make is a fried egg. Using those, we'll make 2. Beautiful. Dang it. I ended up going into the config file and turning on the chance to burn stuff. And then I did that last week. And then the Love of Cooking, which is this mod, got an update. And I updated it today, which overrides the config file, which enables that. And now it's turned back off again. So I need to add that to my list of mods that I need to do work on after I update them to make sure I keep the config files the way I have them configured, which is kind of a pain with some mods when they update and change how the config file is completely structured, but oh well. Now this will work. I kind of want to get even the next watering can upgrade now. Although, from what I remember, in past playthroughs that I upgraded my watering can, which isn't often because I always rely on sprinklers. The copper watering can's nice in that it does the 3. I remember upgrading to steel isn't really that much of an upgrade, just because at least for me, I plan my plots in groups of 3, eventually groups of 6, so you can water them with the... Or I guess I plan my plots in groups of 3x6 plots, basically. When you get the Iridium watering can, it works, but I'm not going to have the Iridium watering can by the time I get done with this. So maybe for fall, we design it in, rows of 5 or something. So when we get the 5x1 steel watering can, it's better. I don't know. I said I was going to look at making a keg. I don't know what that takes yet. But let's see about making a keg. That would be right here. Copper, iron, wood, oak resin. 74 wood. Oh boy. We need more food. We're just going to take some crops. Because it's actually 8 on the right and 9 on the left. Unless you're looking at the top, then yes, you're correct. Sorry, I was comparing from the bottom. You're not wrong. Space. We had already had stuff growing or something. It was reconfigured from spring without wasting a ton of energy, removing everything and placing it somewhere else. So it's a temporary thing. I'm going to expand it one more to the right come fall, but up to gold by fall. That'd be 3x3 again. That would be really nice. That's also another 15 grand. Also, I'm just staring at this. Let me actually grab something. 35 energy per blueberry. Strawberries are 50. Radishes are 45. They're also worth 123 each. Blueberries here are 68 each. Holy crap, melons are useful. The more it sells, the more it replenishes. That's fun. Let's just grab the blueberries. We'll keep one, and we'll eat these 10. I need to go collect some wood. So we're going to work our way down to Sophia and actually say hi to her for the first time in ever. And cut some trees along the way after clearing out the farm. I do have some flowers, yes? Do we have any that are stacked? A couple blue jazz. Can also sell these while I'm looking at it. Should we just go do that? It's also another good luck day today. We don't need to go mining right now, but... Ooh, let me clear the trees here as well. Get rid of the ones. We'll come back to the stumps. Man, I want to upgrade everything all at once. This axe is painful to use. Oh, and this guy too. Now this, we need a steel pick, yeah? Okay. I thought I was right on that. I clearly was wrong on the stumps. Okay, all this has got to go because we need a bunch of wood. Not that this gives us wood, but no, that's staying. I want that tree to grow up big and strong. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You know what? We'll plant them where we want them. How's that sound? Today's going to be a day of cutting wood because I want to make a couple kegs. I want to make more preserve jars. I want to get some more fencing going. And we're nowhere near being able to do that yet. So we need a lot more wood. Those kegs are what, 40 each? And then this fence is going to be at least probably 50 or 60 for one going down here. I don't know. Let's grab these two while I'm looking at them. They've been wiggling in my face. Ooh, and at some point, we should do a run of the farm and see what kind of goodies we can find. Can we go out? We can go out here. Is there special fishing stuff here? This seems special. Maybe if we ever have to do some fishing, I'll come here and do some fishing. I'm gonna catch one right now, because otherwise it's just a waste of time. Is Kitty sleeping? 3 minutes ago? My goodness, I suck at reading chat. If you're still there, Kitty, sleep well. And good night. Also, man, I suck at reading chat, and when I do, I suck at fishing. It's a double-edged sword. No. Okay. Well, at least on that one fish. That might be... I don't know. Who knows what kind of secrets were added? Well, I guess the people who looked at the spoiler, patch notes. Those people would know. But, okay. We're just going to randomly cut tree. Let's go talk to Sophia first. Because I know me. I will forget. And she's not on UI info. So, we're just going to assume she's at her vineyard. And probably incorrectly so. But oh well, we're stopping by there anyway. Okay. She's so nervous. Doc? It's just you? Yeah, it's just me, Sophia. Calm down. Good night, Ace. I don't know how long it'll take you. We'll probably be going here for another 10, 15 or so. But I don't know how long it'll take you to make dinner. But if not, have yourself a good night. And congrats on the monitors. Way to up your game. It's exciting. Sorry, I get startled easily. You're okay. Hey, you're kind of new to farming, so... Oh boy. I want to give you a device as my way of welcoming you to the valley. Follow me to my storage chest. Okay. Gladly. Kira, that's going to need some context. Here, it's a sprinkler. It'll automatically water adjacent crops every day. Thanks, Sophia. And it's a quality sprinkler. Maybe that would be worth planting something. Just to use it. To use my sprinklers. Maybe I'll do that in fall. Or maybe I do that now with like wheat or any other crop. We still might be able to do melons in time. Maybe we could do some melons. I don't know. I have an order ledger in my cosplay room. She has a cosplay room? If you need more, you can purchase sprinklers from me. You could seriously do... Wait, what? For real? Back-to-back cutscenes. I like it. Who is Scarlet? Have we met her yet? He let you plant a bunch of herbs. I thought... When you say you have babies, and then he let you plant a bunch... I don't know. Plant a bunch of seeds... inside of something? I don't know. I figured incorrectly. Hey, you seem a bit out of it. Is everything okay, boo? She needs an accent. What do I give her? Sorry. I'm just trailing off in thought. I'm not going to give her an accent right now because I can't think of one, but you said the doctor prescribed you new medicine? Is it helping with... Yeah, it helps. Hey, you get through this. I'll visit you 100 times if that's what it takes. Oh, we are such a creep in every cutscene. We're always just watching. Oh, she just slowly cheered up. That's nice. You always know how to cheer me up. Did your seed get fertilized? They got watered? Well, that's good. I don't have any more commentary than that. That's good. Who's that guy? Oh, that's Doc, the new farmer I told you about. They're talking as if I'm not here and can't hear them. Nice to meet you, Doc. I'm Scarlet, a friend of this dork. Getting into the farming business is tough work. I live in Grampleton with my papa. He's over at Marnie's with the pickup truck, loading up a bunch of milk and wool. This is so cool. It adds so much life to things. We met up during a cosplay meetup. Grampleton is kind of far away. I really appreciate it when she visits. That's really cool. Shoot, I should run back. He's probably just about done by now. Oh, okay. Text me later? For sure. I'll send you something funny. I like Scarlet. It was nice meeting you, Doc. It was nice meeting you, too. Bye, boo. Bubba. Oh, boy. Not that I'm any better, but... These cutscenes are long. Hey. Hey. Did you hear anything we were talking about? I'm not gonna lie. Something about medicine? I know that's probably not the best answer, but I'm not gonna lie to her. Oh! Oh, good. Sophia ran back home without saying a word. Good. Good. Just what I was going for. I know she's probably very sensitive about that, but I heard it. I'm not gonna say I didn't. Because the last time she put on makeup, we told her she looked great without makeup. She didn't need to put it on to look beautiful, and she got upset. And you can't win. All right, where is she at? Also, she said ledger by desk. You can buy quality sprinklers. That's really cool. An aged Blue Moon wine for 28,000? +7 luck. Oh boy. That's insane. That's also really expensive, and I'm not doing that. You hater type. I'm excited to get to know her when she opens up a bit. I agree, Kira. I'm not a huge fan of. She's just too. She's very fragile right now. But where does she go now? Oh, she does show up. What the heck? Susan Clay. I guess I don't know. She's at the. I don't even know where that area is. I think I do, but like, I don't at the same time. This area is so ripe for foraging, it's insane. I think part of that is because of all these trees. Or sorry, lack of trees in that area. Just allows everything to spawn. But that one day we found, what, 12 sweet peas? All right here? That was kind of nuts. But speaking of nuts, we're getting some. Oh gosh. Oh man. All right. I'm hoping she's still there. Oh, coffee ran out. You can tell immediately when you're running an entire day on coffee. Ooh. I love the more fish mod. Sam, looking good, my man. Oh, hi. It's good to see you again. Goodbye for now. That is so friendly of him. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of beach foraging. I'm gonna sell all of this today instead of saving any of it. Please be a book and not something I can't pick up. Okay. You know what? Let's just eat the grape. Because we're gonna end up cutting more trees and stuff. So that'll just go into a tree instead. Alright, Sophia, you still moving? No, you're moving now and not at the little pond lake thing. Hey, look at that. That actually works perfectly. Will you talk to me now? For me? Thank you so much. Hey, sorry about earlier. I just have a lot of feelings. So you met Scarlett. She doesn't visit often. We usually call each other or text. That's kind of cool. The fact that there's even a character that's modeled that doesn't visit often or thing, I love that. Like the level of detail that's been added for this mod is insane. I know I'm super late to the party with SVE, but and really like appreciating all of it. Something just, I don't want to say flew into my eye. Fell? Maybe flew? I don't know. Oh boy. I think I'm fine now. Or at least on the up and up. Oh boy. That was weird. What am I not able to pick up? What is that? You know what? Let me eat my blueberries and I'll find out. I think it's just a seed. Yeah, pine cone. If I can help it, I don't want to completely deforest this area. I don't like the look of it when it's just naked. Don't get me wrong, I like naked things, but not forests. It just looks too barren. It's very strange looking. So I'm gonna spot harvest. There's so many trees, there's no reason not to. At least in my eyes. Are those stumps that I... No, those are pre-placed. Okay. I was like, wait a sec. When did I come through here and not cut the stumps? I don't remember doing that. So, good thing I didn't. Ooh, we could just go to the expanded foresty area and just clear cut that whole area. Because that I don't care about as much. This area I frequent often, so I don't really want to make it look ugly. Not that you could make this map look ugly. It's gorgeous, but... Yeah, I think we do that just so we waste less time going to and from. Tree to tree, that is. Do I have another room for fiber? Nope. Those weeds can stay. And we don't have room for that either. Perfect. I'm excited to see what this area is used for. I know there's some cutscenes that take place with that Junimo thing out here, but outside of that, I don't know what this massive area is even for. Unless it's just for exploration and adding area to cut trees down, which it's definitely good for. Jen has proven that time and time again. Ooh, this will be our last tree, I think. 10 energy. 4 energy. I think that's a good note to head home on. And somehow I missed that one? Can I get another tree down with this? And there's a sweet pea which I can't harvest. That might be another tree. I think that's another tree. Uh-huh. And then some. Cool. We might put in some hits on a tree on the farm just so we don't forget or waste it, because I'm sure if I were to do that out here, there's a chance I might never hit that tree with an axe ever again. So, okie dokie. 11:15. Yeah, this is going to be our last day. It's 10 o'clock. I was going to say right on the dot, but it's not 10 o'clock right on the dot. It is after that. Ooh, now that we have a silo, I can cut this stuff without it going into my inventory and not have to worry about it. This is kind of good, having a path that is slowly getting encroached upon by grass. As weird as that sounds, it forces me to keep it manicured, which thus forces me to collect hay and then feed my animals with that. So it forces me to stay on top of it. Cool. We're going to sell all of that just to try and make some money. If I needed any of that, too bad. Ooh, and... is that needed still? That is needed. Oak resin and maple syrup are needed. What are those for? What bundle's that? It's probably bulletin board. Enchanters, oak resin, and then chef's bundle, the maple syrup. Yeah, okay, and a fried egg. Good to know. Okay, we're gonna make, before I go to bed, a keg if I can. We have 565 wood. We have 1 oak resin. So 1 iron, 1 copper, and we can make 1. Actually, let's prepare to make several. Let's prepare to make 3. That's probably a good number. And then we'll get some... do we smelt some gold overnight? For time's sake, let's do that. Because it takes 4 hours on these. 5 hours, just kidding. So that way we get the most out of sleeping. 1 keg, and then we'll stash these bars in here so we can craft them later. This is going to add to our mess of a siding of the house. I don't know where I'm going to end up putting all this stuff. Probably south of here, but... and we'll do blueberry wine. Because that's the bestest one. 166 hours. But we'll be able to refresh our preserve jars tomorrow. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. There we go. That's why I sold some fishing stuff. Maybe I just start selling some of my raw crops just to get the money. Because if I sold crops... It's Wednesday, so we can't sell to Pierre. Dang it. So I was going to say, if we sell some crops next time... Actually, let me just add this to my list. Sell enough to make 10K by Coop the next day. And that rhymes. And we're going to move that to the tippy top, clicking these teeny tiny arrows. There we go. And we still didn't do the beach thing and explore new mud. We'll do that next time, maybe, or whenever I get to my list. Now, I don't even know if that's going to save because I just did it on the last day. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep up with processing them in kegs anytime soon. So I'm not going to be creating a keg empire. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm going to end for this evening. I hope everyone enjoyed. I know I sure did. This is always fun. And holy crap, we hit, what? The highest I saw, it was 27 viewers at one point. Stardew brings the people. I don't know what it is. This game's just amazing. I love it. What else was I going to say? I don't think anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys Friday, though, hopefully. You saw 29. Ooh, even fancier. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm off to go do some video things and then go to bed because I'm tired already. So have yourself a good night. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by, for there weren't any follows, for the subs, and for just hanging out and having a good time because that's what it's all about. So I will talk to you guys next time. And until then, as always, take care.